It's warming up. Beautiful afternoon on the Strip. Nothing like Las Vegas, Nevada. Hi and good evening, everyone. We've got an NBA Cup semifinal for you tonight in the East. And a ton is on the line. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our reporter tonight on the sideline, David Aldridge. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out east already. We are in December. We'll take a look at the Knicks. Things going their way so far in this season. Right now, they lead the pack up front in the first spot with the best record. And checking out Indiana, 7.5 games behind.
And I think for the Knicks, they're proving that all the talk we heard about them in the preseason was warranted. What a role this group's been on here early on.
It appears to me, though, that this group has all the ingredients for a special season.
Here's the starting group for the Indiana Pacers. Gabe Vincent is out there with Tyler Hero. Then it's John Collins. Then it's Mark Williams. And it's Dunn in at the small forward position. And for New York, they've got Robinson. Alex Caruso out there with Klay Thompson. And it's Rudy Gobert. And it's Durant in at the 3 slot. Well, we've made it through 2 rounds of the NBA Cup. And the stakes just keep rising.
Kevin, once you get to single elimination, there's no room for error. You have 2 Eastern Conference heavyweights going at it. I think this game could come down to the wire.
Now, here is Robinson. Really played well against Milwaukee his last outing. Hero against Thompson. Shots good by Hero. Hero's got the scoreboard going with his first points of the night for Indiana. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, Tom Thibodeau had a few minutes to share. Now, I asked Coach about the defensive game plan tonight, and he said preventing easy buckets around the rim, and that starts with John Collins. He's a great interior scorer, especially when he gets ahead of steam, so we have to limit those opportunities. Guys, back to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Now, Vincent, after the missed 3 from Klay Thompson. Done. Shot clock at 3. Gobert with the defensive effort.
You know, even though it's a point-blank range shot, that's not an easy one, especially when the defense is that tight.
And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. So we'll see Klay Thompson go to the line here. Tyler Hero picks one up, and he's got his first chance at the line here.
That's his first personal. First team foul. Klay Thompson at the line. One shot.
Well, Thompson is known for that shooting ability, but deserves more recognition for his defense. He's got the size, the lateral quickness, and most importantly, the desire defensively.
Hero, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's KD. Done with some nice D.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
And it's Williams with the jam.
Oh, great job moving the rock by Hero. Not a ball stopper. Tyler is a team player.
Pass to Gobert. Outside Durant. To the inside. Robinson. And Robinson throws it down.
The guard-like quickness of Durant makes him hard to guard. I mean, which in turn opens up passing lanes for him, too.
Well, Greg, we saw in the 2024 regular season that these Pacers actually led the NBA in assists.
Averaging over 30 assists a game. Now, that's ball movement. These Pacers really trust one another and love to share the load offensively.
Here's KD. The Pacers making the shot. And the layup is good.
Yeah, you know, at first glance, you might think Durant has trouble finishing through contact, but think again, folks. I mean, you can't measure desire by body type.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. And let's look now at which teams have been the hottest offensively for the past 10 games. Second, the Pacers.
Yeah, what an impressive run for this club. Everybody seems to be in a rhythm in terms of scoring, and they are putting up some big numbers.
Indiana trailing here. Outside, Hero. Here's Vincent, defended by Caruso. Hero against Thompson. Back to Collins. Pass to Williams. Hero from long range. Hands it from downtown. Hero's got 5 now.
And look at how confident Hero is from range. He'll take that shot whenever possible.
Caruso, the pass to Gobert. To the middle, trying to find Durant. He's got it now. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Indiana's gone 1 or 2 from long range in the first quarter. And here's the fast break. Durant leading the way.
Nice handles, tight handles, fluid handles, right into his shooting motion. Durant able to do everything on the offensive end.
Vincent, the pass to Hero. Over in the corner, Williams. Outside, Collins. Over Gobert. It's rebounded by New York. KD with it. His average of about 35.5 points a game is pretty astounding, but one that he's worked very hard for.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. Trailing by 2. Fires for 3. Offensive rebound. There's Williams. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Williams has got his second basket of the game.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
Now here's Durant. He has 6. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Durant commands so much attention. Part of the reason why he had a wide open teammate there.
Hero kicks to Collins. Pass to Vincent. Hero, that's a 2-pointer. Robinson pulls it in. The Knicks leading by 3. On the wing, Thompson. He's covered by Hero. Caruso with the ball. Robinson sets a screen for Caruso. Williams with the block. They recover it. Robinson misses. Pacers trail by 3. Vincent, the pass to Dunn. Pass to Williams. Hero with it. Collins looking around. A putback, and Williams is right there.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
For New York, they've gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Hero against Thompson. Pass to KD. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Craig, he's ferocious when the ball goes up.
That's what they've got him out there for, fellas.
Now here's Williams. He has 6. Dunn shot's good.
Boy, from the looks of it, it appears the defense is fine with him taking that shot, but he makes them pay when they do.
And what stands out most, Clark, about Mark Williams, it has to be his rebounding.
Yeah, he's a glass-eating machine, and on a per-minute basis, he's one of the best in the league at corralling boards. But he's had a little bit of an issue staying healthy. When he's on the floor, though, he gives them a real powerful presence up front.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Shooting 2.
And that one misses. And thinking back to last year's East semifinals, it was the first ever semi in NBA Cup history.
Indiana downing Milwaukee 128-119 in Las Vegas. And Tyrese Halliburton went off. Had 15 assists in that one. And it was kind of a coming out party for the young Pacers team. just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Now here's Thompson. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game. It's Robinson, top of the key. New York moving it around. Pass to Markkanen. Williams with the block. And a wide open look for Whitmore. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
And this is crucial to Whitmore's development, wanting to continue to improve as a scorer.
Caruso finds Markkanen. Thompson against Hero. Durant for three. It's rebounded by Indiana. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
And, you know, the guys on the bench have great confidence in themselves. And when their name was called, they were ready to compete and contribute.
And it's the Knicks with the ball. Following the score by Indiana. And the shot goes in.
Even though he does most of his damage along the perimeter, Thompson can also dial it up inside.
Some big news coming in from around the NBA. We welcome in our 2K insider, Shams Charania, who's on the phone with the latest story. Shams?
Thank you, Kevin. The news out in Chicago involves the Bulls' early season roster move. They're plugging in Paul George to this franchise, and with that, an enormous degree of versatility. With the ability to exploit advantages at three positions on the floor, this team just became a lot more dangerous. And George is an enforcer who also has increased his three-point shooting in the latter half of his career. He's going to be a good option when this team needs a bucket, and he can really help you win.
Thank you so much, Shams. We sure appreciate the update. Pass to Whitmore. Williams, a screen on KD. And it's Whitmore missing.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Now, Hero. 20 points for him last game against the Wizards in Washington.
And tenacious play there from Hero in the paint, refusing to let the foul hold back his shot.
The Pacers shooting their first free throws of the game.
And they've done some really nice work at the foul line, knocking down 80%.
Yeah, guys, they can feel very good about themselves when you bring up those statistics. Impressive numbers.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Bull. He's checked in for Robinson. Rudy Gobert comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Alex Caruso. And that rejection had some mustard on it. Huge play.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest, going right at the shot and then able to knock it away. And while we have a moment, let's check the stats for Dunn. How last month turned out for him. He's right around 5 points a night, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists. And really for him, it's about putting in the work and improving his game.
Yeah, and I think he wants to. It's one of those things where you either want it or you don't, and he does.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Trying so hard to contest that shot. Got a piece of Gobert there.
The Knicks have gone 2 for 3 at the foul line in this one.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time.
Listen, there's no doubt he feels like they should have the lead, but that miss will keep it all tied up.
Pass to Shed. Back to Whitmore. Driving in. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Thompson.
And when you watch Whitmore, he's much bigger than your average wing. Creates a different type of matchup.
Justin Holiday's checked in for the Knicks. And Indiana with a change here, too. Nikola Jovic is checked in for Collins. Both shots good from the stripe. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Knicks. Trailing by 2. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
And guys, they walked into the arena with a certain kind of swagger, and we really saw it play out on the offensive end.
And, you know, confidence is key there. They seem to play with a ton of it, especially on the offensive end.
Now, Whitmore, after Lauri Markkanen misses from long range. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Klay Thompson.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points. They haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
The Knicks making a switch here. Joseph's checked in. And both free throws good for Whitmore. Here's Joseph. 1:29 left here in the opening quarter. Picked by Markkanen. On the wing, Markkanen. Money from the wing.
And the quick trigger of Markkanen is impressive. He has such a fluid release, too, especially on these catch-and-shoot jumpers.
Down low, Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Outside, Joseph. Has to go Gobert. There's the steal. And they're running. Here's Dunn. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. The Pacers shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
Dunn at the line. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. Bertans, he's checked in for Corey Joseph. And he's good on the second. Knicks trail by 5. DiVincenzo with it. Now defended by Whitmore. DiVincenzo kicks to Gobert. Now here's DiVincenzo. He's tightly guarded. The shot by Markkanen. Nobody around. Drains it from beyond the arc. Markkanen's got his second basket of the night.
And Markkanen has a beautiful stroke. Superb at getting himself squared up and then quick with the release. He fires it right away.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Justin Holiday's checked in for the Knicks. Now here's DiVincenzo. He's covered closely. Puts up a deep 3. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Indiana out in front. They're up by 2. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. Welcome back to the 2024 NBA Cup semifinals. We're so glad you could join us. And when you consider how the Pacers are doing, guys, what do you think?
Showing a lot of confidence in their rotation. They went right to that bench when they needed points.
And you know, when the bench is playing such a big role early, that certainly allows the starters to stay fresh throughout the game.
New York trailing. So with Durant sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Tom Thibodeau right now. Rudy Gobert is out there with Lauri Markkanen. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. Then there's Bull. And it's Holiday in at the shooting guard. DiVincenzo can't hit it.
Boy, he has to put that one away. A solid opportunity gone awry.
Here's Whitmore. Gets the leaner to fall. Whitmore's got 11 points.
Impressive strength from Whitmore, battling the contact.
Holiday dishes to Markkanen. And here is DiVincenzo. He has yet to score. They get it again. Bull. Some solid defense from Ayton. Pacers leading by 4. From 11 feet away. And the shot falls short this time. New York's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Screen by Bull. Gobert finds Markkanen. And again, it's the Knicks missing. And Indiana shooting certainly a key for them in this one. 55% from the field. And it goes down 2 points.
And such great feel for the game. Whitmore knowing where his teammates are at all times.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He wants to talk to his guys.
Get up and get ready for one man. It's your Knicks Breakers and Crew.
Chance to check out stats for DiVincenzo. This last month, he has been a real positive for this team. Averaging about 16 points, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds. The real story, though, is how big of an impact he makes on the defensive end.
Absolutely. I mean, he's a lockdown guy for him, both on the ball and when helping out.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Bull setting the pick for DiVincenzo. Outside, Markkanen. And they get it back. 6 on the shot clock. It's picked off. And here's the fast break. Dunn leading the way. And Ayton throws it down.
And it's the way Ayton uses his body inside. It's what allows him to get so close to the basket.
And stolen by Ayton. Dunn, wide open, he fires. Here's Whitmore. Nice work on the board. It's paying off with the basket. Whitmore's got the lead up to 10 now for the Pacers. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers with the hustle stats for the Pacers.
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
And another thing they've done so well is convert fast break opportunities. Great job trusting their guys and getting those easy ones.
And we've got the second edition of the NBA Cup, our second ever semifinals. What'd you learn from last year?
Yeah, I think we all learned a lot, right? These neutral court NBA games are rare. No home crowd. Have to find your own energy. I thought the teams played with something extra in those games. They felt like playoff games in December.
Whitmore with it. He's guarded by Markkanen. And that one's good, Whitmore.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Knicks trail by 10. Now DiVincenzo. He's coming off a 16-point game against Milwaukee.
How about the shooting stroke from Markkanen, appearing very comfortable pulling the trigger from deep.
Here's Whitmore. Shoots. The Knicks pull it in. Gobert's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Markkanen looking it over. And the 3 off target.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Here's Shed, defended by DiVincenzo. Jovic, his 3-pointers off the mark.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Outside, Joseph. Outside, Markkanen. Markkanen missing again.
Here in the second quarter, he's been cold from distance. I think he may need to adjust his approach. Well, he's just zoned in. I mean, in most cases, taking quality shots very much within the flow of the offense.
Now, here's DiVincenzo. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. Markkanen against Dunn. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And, you know, so often the size of Markkanen overpowers the defense. Even when he gets hit, he still finishes over and through him.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Rudy Gobert, and Kevin Durant has subbed in for Joseph. Then for the Pacers, Mark Williams comes in for DeAndre Ayton, and Hero subbed in for Dunn. Knicks trail by 6.
And what I love about Markkanen, he takes care of the basketball, and that's a result of being patient, playing smart, and just generally getting his points within the flow of the offense.
Now here's Durant. 23 points for him the last game against Milwaukee.
Boy, I thought his passing was absolutely fantastic. I mean, really picked apart the defense all game long. One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
Williams, a screen on KD. Hero from long range. And Bull pulls it down. New York's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 in long range. KD, that's for 2. And again, it's New York. Here's Shed. Still yet to score. Outside Williams. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Mitchell Robinson. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he makes the first. The Pacers making a switch here. Martin's checked in. And both free throws good for Williams.
It's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Now here's Durant. 9 points in the game so far. Pass to Robinson. Back to Durant. Markkanen kicks to DiVincenzo. Clock is at 3. Shoots over Hero. DiVincenzo can't hit it. Pacers leading by 3. Martin's in the post. Markkanen on him. Here's Whitmore. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
And maybe he thinks he has that type of range, but I'm not sure who'd agree with him.
Yeah, you know what? Sometimes guys have the green light to take that shot, but I don't think he's one of them.
Yeah, how about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
Williams, a screen on DiVincenzo. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Durant inside. Whitmore defending. Durant, no good. Outside, Hero. Pass to Martin. Now Whitmore kicks it out to Hero. And he's good on the 3-ball. Hero's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Oh, a dead-eye shooter. Hero is always ready to snipe it off the feed.
Robinson passes to KD. There's a screen by Robinson. Left side, Markkanen. Williams with the block. Markkanen against Martin. Takes it from 10. In the corner, it's Whitmore. It's rebounded by New York. Bulls got his 5th rebound in this one. Over Whitmore. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. KD's got 11 points.
Sweet mid-range jumper for Kevin Durant. He's dialed in wherever he shoots it from.
DiVincenzo against Hero. There's the pick. Lets it go with the 3. They grab their own miss. And then Williams slams it in.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open.
And I like it. I mean, some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in there, but for me, I don't mind a little extra.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. A different look for New York. Gobert, he's checked in for Bol Bol. Klay Thompson comes in for Lauri Markkanen. And it's Alex Caruso in for Dante DiVincenzo. John Collins, he's checked in for Indiana. Gabe Vincent comes in for Martin. Now, Hero, 8 points for him. And here's Collins from outside. Kicks it out to Hero. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. Williams has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Durant dishes to Robinson. Now here's Caruso. Defended by Vincent. Going up high, Kevin Durant.
An outstanding performance from Durant so far. But you know what? That's par for the course for him. He's just a natural scorer.
Pass to Whitmore. Williams, a screen on Durant. Here's Whitmore. Connects from 3-point range. Whitmore's got 11 points in the quarter.
Boy, he's really been on a roll this quarter. Seems like everything he throws up is finding bottom.
Here's Caruso. Defended by Vincent. KD against Williams. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And it's win or go home here, and this is what you love about the Cup, right, guys? The semifinals of the Cup are so enthralling. It's the closest thing we have to the college basketball tournament.
Yeah, everything is on the line in this one moment. That creates a lot of excitement, a lot of drama, and that's what the league was trying to achieve with this event.
Talk about a modicum of consistency. Kevin Durant has played at an elite level since he's been in the league, and that's a lot of years, and continuing to do just that.
Now, here's Collins. He picked up 15 points in their last one against the Wizards in Washington.
And made a big mark at the free throw line as well. He got himself to the strike a lot and cashed in when he had his chances.
Now, here's Caruso. After the miss from John Collins. Back to Robinson. And finished off by Robinson.
And we know Thompson can do damage as a scorer, but they're showing off his ability to pass it.
Vincent the pass to Collins. Hero with it. We've got 1:08 left in the first half of the game. Puts one up from 19. Make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket.
And when you watch Hero play, it's no surprise he's a gym rat. He can score from any spot on the floor.
Pass to Caruso. There's 42 seconds left here in the second. Back to Thompson. Gobert dishes to Robinson. Comes up empty from 19 feet out.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Shots good by Hero.
He's certainly starting to heat up from outside. That's his third for the game, his second in this quarter.
Outside, KD. Oh, Durant imposing his will.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside, it just doesn't matter.
Hero from deep three-point territory. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Pacers lead by 4. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Coach Carlisle with me. Rick, a tremendous first half offensively.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
Welcome to halftime, everybody. Right now, the New York Knicks are providing quite an entertaining and close game.
You know, this is like the most exciting basketball going on right now. At this point in the season, it's already got the reputation, man, and the cachet where you don't want to lose this game, especially when you're already in the semifinals. Next game, that's for all the marbles.
I'm not playing for marbles, Kenny, come on. But if I'm out there right now in the second half, it's all about defense. If either team is going to punch their ticket to the finals, they better get hungry, especially on D.
And let's move to some recent news. Multiple trades are shaking up the league.
I think PG-13 is going to be an outstanding addition. There isn't a team in the league that wouldn't be better off with this kind of two-way talent. High praise to the front office for getting the deal done and bringing a veteran superstar to their franchise.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
Here we go. Second half of the 2024 NBA Cup semifinal round. Coming to you live on 2K. And you know, Cam Whitmore has been really making it happen, guys.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
Well, you know, in that first half, it was a common occurrence. He got to the stripe time and time again.
And Caruso's got the ball here for New York. 4-point game. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Minnesota where they'll take on the Timberwolves. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. Here's who Rick Carlisle is starting the second half with. They've got Vincent. Dunn is out there with John Collins. Then it's Tyler Hero. And it's Williams at the 5. Now Vincent after Rudy Gobert missing on that last three-pointer. Collins finds Hero. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Williams, a screen on Caruso. Just 3 to shoot. Vincent. Knicks with the rebound. Robinson's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Thompson passes to Durant. Caruso with the ball. And that one, good. Caruso's got 5.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Hero against Thompson. Williams sets a screen for Hero. He's looking for Williams and finds him.
And the playmaking ability of Hero, special. Outstanding pass there off that pick and roll.
Done against KD. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain it.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Cam Whitmore, he's checked in for Dunn. The free throw drops for Durant. And the league giving a bit more leeway, GA, to defenders. As a hard-nosed defender yourself, I'm sure you like that change.
Oh, I do. I mean, we all love the intensity of playoff basketball. So why not bring a certain level of physicality to the regular season?
And the shot goes in from Rudy Gobert.
Clearly the strength of Gobert's game. Tough cover down low.
Indiana trailing here. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Collins against Gobert. Shot by Collins, no good.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Now, here's Caruso. 5 points in the game. Got a piece of it. Out in his own on the break. Here's Vincent. A huge slam, the perfect end of the fast break. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's been a nail biter.
Now here's Durant. 22 points for him. At the elbow, it's Robinson. And then Robinson slams it in.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
Well, I tell you what, guys, the young kids like to say, that's doing too much. That falls into that category. That was too much.
Here's Hero. The Knicks making the shot. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not-so-unlucky 13 shots.
Oh, and the touch on the interior. Hero can hit jumpers as well as capitalize in close.
Robinson passes to KD. Durant going to work inside.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Pass to Whitmore. Williams sends a screen for Whitmore. Offline with his 3. For New York, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
All right, a moment to check out stats for Durant. Just an incredible month of basketball. Averaging 33 points a game, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. It's hard to wrap your head around numbers like these, but that is just what he delivers night in and night out.
You know, it's so easy for us to take him for granted, to get spoiled with what he does. I think we've got to be more appreciative of the kind of impact this man has in every game he plays.
New York trailing. Pass to Caruso. Durant inside. It's good. Durant's got 7 points here in this quarter.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
67.
Now Whitmore, guarded by KD. Hero with it. He's got 17. And it's Williams finishing it off.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Durant, no good. The Pacers shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking. Here's Vincent. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Pacers.
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
free throw drops for Vincent. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Knicks trail by 3. Pass to Gobert. Here's Robinson. Now here's Caruso. And the call will be against Gabe Vincent. That is his first foul of the game. And Thompson kicks to Gobert. Back to Thompson. And here is Durant. Shot clock at 6. Fades. Rebound by Williams. Pacers leading by 3. Outside Collins. An easy 2 points on the layup.
And that's 2 tough points from Collins. Willing to mix it up down low.
Pass to Gobert. Caruso kicks to Thompson. Misses the 3.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Back to Hero. Gobert with the block.
No surprise Gobert sent that shot back.
Here's KD. Durant hand delivers the transition bucket.
Pacers lead 73-70.
Indiana leading. And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Lauri Markkanen's checked in for New York. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for Alex Caruso. Gobert against Collins. Now here's Williams. He's guarded closely. This one for 3. And the Pacers can't get it to go. For New York, they've gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. Thompson in the post. Whitmore defending. Markkanen sets the pick for DiVincenzo. The shot goes down and gets this game back to even. DiVincenzo's got his 3rd basket of the night.
And the 3-point shot of DiVincenzo is dangerous. Defense cannot allow him to get airspace from him.
Pass to Shed. To the paint. There's Williams. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Now here's Gobert. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. So a moment now to see the story for John Collins.
And guys, I think the best way to measure his performance these last 10 games is his effective field goal percentage, which has improved, a sign that his game is in much better shape than it was not too long ago.
Nikola Jovic is checked in for Indiana.
Known as the Stifle Tower, Gobert's defense and rebounding are valuable to this team.
Pass to Shed. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
So for the Knicks, JaVale McGee's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. And Bull Bulls come in for Gobert. And the Pacers also making a change. Andre Ayton's checked in for Williams. Now here's DiVincenzo. He's got 8. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Markkanen. It doesn't go for him. Indiana's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here's Shed. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game. Now here's Thompson. Whitmore defending. Thompson passes to DiVincenzo. Bull against Collins. Pass to McGee. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Smart physical play by McGee. That's how you win trips to the foul line.
The Knicks have been shooting right around 75% at the line, 9 of 12 so far. He misses the free throw. So neither attempt will fall that time for him.
Well, you look at McGee and the career resurgence he's undergone, guys, outstanding. I mean, when he's been in the right situation, he's been very effective.
And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession. Let's bring up the 2K leaderboard. Show you the teams that have shot the lights out during the last month. In third, the Knicks.
It's been a long month for anybody who plays these guys. I mean, they've been shooting the lights out. And it's been game after game after game.
Markkanen kicks the ball. On the wing, DiVincenzo. He's got 8. Markkanen sets the pick for Thompson for the lead. It's rebounded by Jovic. Jovic has got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Shed, defended by DiVincenzo. And here's Collins from outside. Knocks down the 3-ball. Collins has got 7.
And you love how instant Collins' shot can be. Gets a pass and wastes no time in releasing it.
Now here is McGee. Still without a basket. Pass to Thompson to end the drought. Good! Thompson makes it look so easy.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Whitmore with it. He's up against Thompson. The offensive rebound. Here's Shed, defended by DiVincenzo. Puts up a 3. And it's Shed missing. New York's gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. Thompson outside for the lead. And again, New York with the triple.
Right now, the defense needs to do a better job of closing out on this guy. He's heating up from outside.
Pass to Ayton. Now, Whitmore. Here's Shed, defended by DiVincenzo. Collins, a screen on DiVincenzo. Here's Shed. Knicks with the rebound. And here is DiVincenzo. He's got 8. And Thompson kicks to DiVincenzo. McGee sets the pick for DiVincenzo. No good on the triple. Indiana's gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the third. Now Markkanen, 11 points in the game. Pass to Bull. Now here's Thompson. Whitmore defending from the arc. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for New York. A grand total of 28 points for him in the game now. They have no answer for him defensively. We'll return shortly. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
So now we head into the fourth quarter of this NBA Cup Tournament semifinals contest. One of these teams will be going to the championship game. So with Durant sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Tom Thibodeau right now. They've got Lauri Markkanen. Corey Joseph is out there with Dante DiVincenzo. Then there's Bull, and it's McGee in at the 5 down low. DiVincenzo passes to Bull. McGee is screen. Let's go. Bull, that's good. And the Knicks lead by 1.
Moving well in the pick and roll. Bull's understanding for how to capitalize in that spot is big.
Martin finds Whitmore. He sinks the 11-footer. Whitmore's got 24. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
Now, here's DiVincenzo. Shoots the 3. That shot off the mark. And Indiana shooting at 50% in a decent groove. To the left wing. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Whitmore. A floater, and it's in there. Now it's a 3-point Indiana lead.
Oh, a really strong outing from Whitmore. You see the potential for greatness.
Here is McGee. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. DiVincenzo passes to McGee. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Inside, and down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Ball kicks to DiVincenzo. McGee sets the pick for DiVincenzo. Good on the three-point shot.
And this is the effort you want to see out of your guys, win or lose.
Yeah, you know what? I agree. I mean, they're showing a bunch of fortitude here, keeping this game tight.
Now here is Martin. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on JaVale McGee. And the first one at the line is good.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half. And that's taking care of business, fellas.
Justin Holiday's checked in for Joseph. Here's Holiday. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for the Indiana Pacers. On Thursday, they'll be taking on Jonas Valanciunas and the Phoenix Suns. And then on Sunday, they'll be matching up with Nikola Jokic and the Sacramento Kings.
And for that matchup with the Thunder, that's a contest that could easily go either way. Small mistakes could be the difference, and both teams will need to be at their best.
The Pacers making a change here. Moore's checked in. Pass to Ayton from the baseline. He squares up and sinks it. 8 points for DeAndre Ayton.
Just great awareness there from Ayton. Understands the game plan and reads the game so well.
Now here's DiVincenzo. D right on him. Markkanen passes to Bull. McGee with it. He's covered by Ayton. And McGee kicks to Bull. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Now here's Moore. Pass to Whitmore. Back to Moore. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Now it's a 5-point Indiana lead. New York's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Markkanen sets the pick for DiVincenzo. 3-pointer. It's rebounded by Indiana. Ayton's got rebound number 8 now on the night.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
The shot's good.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
For New York, they've gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Bol finds Holiday. Now here's DiVincenzo. Nailed from three-point land. DiVincenzo's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Knicks. Pass to Jovic. Whitmore with it. Here's Shed. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
Now, here's Bol. DiVincenzo with it. Clock at 4. And he makes that one. Now just a 2-point Pacer lead.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks. Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. He's obviously pretty happy. He said, I know they're not going to take us lightly next time. We knew what the deal was with that underdog role coming into the game.
Thank you, David.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Robinson, a screen on done. Durant dishes to Robinson. Over in the corner, Caruso. A second chance effort. That's in, and the Pacer lead is cut down now to just 3 on the basket from Durant.
And you know, he's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
Down low, here's Collins. Gobert with the block.
And there's a reason Gobert has led the league in block shots.
Clay caps off the break well.
Way ahead of the field. He can do pretty much whatever he wants.
You know, and not leaving anything to chance either. That's why he takes it right to the bucket.
Collins kicks to Hero. Williams, a screen on Thompson. Here's Hero. Knicks with the rebound. They are right on the brink of taking the lead.
This is an absolutely critical junction in this game. And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
The Pacers have gone 8 of 11 from the field in the final period. Great shooting down the stretch. Pass to Vincent. And here is Hero. From outside the arc, a three-pointer is right on target. Hero's got 20.
And it looks to me like he still has some of the shooting touch that he displayed in the first.
Williams against Robinson. Williams with the block. Here's Vincent. Outside Collins. Pass to Hero. Free throw line jump shot. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Now it's a 4-point Indiana lead.
And this is why many are high on Hero. Possesses ability to kick it up a notch and just take over.
Thompson against Hero. Now Durant. Physical defense. And KD does not flinch.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Here's Vincent, defended by Caruso. Collins, a screen on Thompson. Here's Hero. And the shot no good, a bit short.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Caruso, the pass to Gobert. New York moving the ball around. Here's Robinson, and it's Robinson with the jam. That gives him a double-double in this one. 10 points and 12 rebounds.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Shot by Collins, no good. Crucial possession with time ticking down.
Yeah, an opportunity to take the lead on this possession.
Outside Durant. Pass to Thompson. Fires the three. Klay Thompson with that deep range.
Fantastic to see Klay Thompson deliver when his team needs a basket most.
Pacers trail by 3. Now Vincent. Lobbed up there for Collins. Robinson with the block. On the wing, Thompson. He's covered by Hero. Outside, KD. Overdone. And KD the bucket on the assist by Robinson. Durant's got the lead up to 5 now for the Knicks. There's a minute 47 left to play in the final quarter. Up top, Hero. He's covered by Thompson. Pass to Vincent. Collins, a screen on Caruso. Vincent buries it from three-point range.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
KD looking around. On the wing. Rebound by Williams. Indiana's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Outside Collins. Pass to Hero. Launches it. Trifecta.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Here's Durant. There's 49 seconds left in the game.
Boy, that's the kind of pressure Durant puts on the defense. I mean, you just can't sit back and let him do what he wants to. Body up on it, even if you may risk a foul.
He's able to hit the second one, and that ties the game up.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. There's 47 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
So disruptive. Thompson's defensive instincts are off the charts.
It's Durant on the wing. Overdone. Good.
And just look at what Durant is doing. My goodness.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. Thoughts on what Coach wants to do here?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
A critical possession, no doubt. We'll see what they draw up.
And an intentional foul right there.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 4-point ball game.
And that makes it a 2-possession game now. Those could turn out to be vital free throws.
It's Hero with the drive. And here's Collins from outside. Caruso grabs the miss. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here. Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
That ought to do it. I think any chance for a miracle comeback just went out the window with those freebies.
On deep, Collins doesn't go for him. So it's New York picking up the win. They've moved their way through the east side of the bracket. and are headed for the final game of the NBA Cup.
He had just one game. Winner takes all. You know they're going to be bringing that competitive fire. They want to be the ones hoisting that cup.
And now let's go over to David Aldridge from the sideline for an interview with our player of the game. Hey, David.
Thanks very much. Here with Kevin Durant.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.